And
Hello.
we. All right, you start.
All right, I'll start it off. What up, everybody? Welcome to the CranKy Duckling stream. This is the Copa America, starting off in the playoffs here today. And I'm Yodaslim, and I am joined as of right now with Light. It's good to have you, man.
Yeah, good.
Good to be
Good
casting with you.
morning.
Good
Good
morning,
afternoon.
afternoon, evening-ish, depending on where in the world you are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're finally here. We're finally at the playoffs of Copa America. Um, it's
Indeed.
been a while, like ramping up to this. But yeah, it's pretty cool. We have a long weekend ahead of
Oh
us.
yeah, 3 days of great StarCraft.
Mm.
I think it's pretty cool. They're already ready to get in game number one pretty soon here. But if we just go over the bracket real quick, it's going to be Special versus Ryu first game,
Mhm.
Eric versus Halfbreed, Cham versus Paco Mike, Kelzer versus Eggs, and then the rest of the matches are to be determined.
Yeah.
But so far,
Um,
those are the brackets for day one.
Yeah, we've got some sick TVZs on either end, right? And
Mhm.
then we've got a nice ZVZ. For the Protoss players, we do have a Protoss player in the playoffs, so there is that as well. We have a little bit of diversity.
Yeah, a little, just enough.
Yeah. No bias, no bias
Yeah.
against Protoss players, but
We got enough Protoss in the tournament.
what really is too many, to be honest. I mean,
Yeah,
like.
it's a little too much, honestly. It's okay for now, but it's a little too much for my taste.
No, it'll
but
be great to cast Paco Mike when we do get to him.
but I'm glad there's a Terran that is like, the predominant winner here. It's not like, oh, we know Zerg's gonna win. How is the Zerg gonna win? It's kind of like, okay, there's a Terran that's pretty scary here.
It's pretty
But
different compared to like all the other regions. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. But speaking of Terrans, I guess we can go ahead and get into game number one already.
Mhm.
You want to go ahead and do the first intro?
Yeah, here in the bottom left-hand corner of Zen LE, we have the Mexican Terran, the Latin American Cyril, if you will. It is special.
The favorite to come out number one in this tournament, of course. And in the top right-hand corner, his opponent, who is a Zerg player. I don't think he's playing for a team right now, but he goes by the name of Ryu. I have to pull up his info right here. Let's see what team he plays for. Now my info doesn't want to load, but he is from Peru as well. Makers. Okay, yeah, that's right. He does play for Makers.
Yep.
Nice.
But yeah, he's also I guess I guess the disadvantage that Ryu has is that I believe he lives in Italy. As
Oh.
he Yeah, so he does have that dual citizenship, so he can play in this, but he does have that like server disadvantage.
Yeah.
So
That is
that may come
unfortunate.
into play.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate.
Yeah.
But Special coming out with the Marine opener instead of any sort of Reaper.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's a bit interesting.
Double Marine. He
Yeah.
hasn't even walled off fully. Yeah, now he gets pretty much a full wall off. But yeah, he came with the Marine first.
Yeah.
I guess he's confident enough to deny the scouting rather than try and get vision himself.
Yeah. I mean, he's confident enough to not go for that scout basically earlier
Yeah.
on.
You get two Marines out and he's scouting around for that Overlord. And he knows exactly
Yeah.
where it's at. Okay, maybe not. But he's looking
Oh.
for it. He'll find it eventually.
Yeah. Important to note, if you remember in the group stage, Special was pretty cheesy. He was
he cheesed most of the games.
he was pretty I don't know if I want to say disrespectful, but like he was very confident.
He was working his opponent, so to speak.
Yeah. He was very aggressive, so I don't know if we're gonna see more of that today, or because it's the playoffs, maybe he's gonna like
Yeah.
chill a bit and macro up. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how he does.
Ryu isn't doing nothing too crazy either. Just sitting back, getting the third base, link
Hmm.
speed, creep spread.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we've talked about it before. It's been a while since we've had a Copa America. It is cool to see how these players match up against Special now. Like we haven't seen them play against each other too often in recent times, as
New
Special he's
maps,
been
new
mid-career.
balances, and all that.
Yeah, yeah,
Make
yeah,
it an
exactly.
interesting game.
Mm,
Like
for
maybe like the
sure.
past year, StarCraft, there wasn't any big changes.
Mm.
And we all just kind of knew Cero to win everything, and we just watched Zergs win. But now with the new balance update, I don't know. It seems pretty balanced again to me. Like Zergs can't just go Broodlords and Infestors and just win every game.
Yeah, yeah. Like Mech is more popular now as well.
Mech is
So
coming back. Hydras are
yeah.
coming back. Like,
Lurkers are coming back. Like
Lurkers are coming back. What's going? Like what year is it?
mate, it's almost 2020. It's
I
almost
know.
2020.
The Lurkers are back in style now.
Mm,
I'm trying to get used to the
crazy.
Lurkers.
For sure, for sure. But yeah, Special coming out here with a pretty strong Hellbat push. There are a couple of banelings ready, but it will depend on how good
He's
the
got the
connections
micro.
are.
Oh, he killed
Yeah.
one with those banelings. One Hellbat
Yeah.
with like 4 banelings. That was a good micro by Special.
But there
As
are a lot
expected.
of queens.
Yeah, there's a lot of queens,
Yeah.
and his medevac's really low on health. So pickups and as well as healing is kind of scary. But he
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
care.
kind of risky. Yeah, going for a drop with medevac
Yeah.
this damaged. Oof.
I guess he can drop
Um,
on the edge and then drive him in, but it's still a little much.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going for it. It looks like he's just hanging out there.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yep,
We'll see.
he's
It
going
looks like
for it. He's going.
he's
He's
going
definitely
in.
going for it. He dropped in a safe location, but I don't know if he'll be able to pick him up.
Yeah.
Oh, the medevac's almost dead. It's going down. Medevac's dead.
Oof.
Yeah, that was a little sloppy, I think.
Yeah, and the Hellions they go down from the banelings as well. A little
I
bit
don't think they
like
even did any damage.
no,
They didn't kill anything
a little bit
except the
ambitious.
banelings. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
maybe just the
yeah.
YOLO distraction so he can macro up at home and keep the opponent distracted.
Yeah, yeah, Ryu getting a fourth base now, like getting pretty greedy, I would say. But I guess he cleaned up that drop, right? He killed all those Hellions.
Yeah.
Special doesn't have much to deny this really. He has a couple of Hellions, but
This base is interesting. I'm always interested in where they take as a Zerg, where you take your fourth base, because you could also go in front.
yeah,
To the
yeah.
north, and it's a little bit closer range to defend, but it's a little bit more exposed to tank high grounds and stuff against Terran.
Yeah, it also depends like when the Zerg player decides to like mine out that ramp as well.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
But yeah, Special going for another Hellbat push,
On
trying
2
to deny this.
bases.
Yeah, he's still on 2 bases actually.
He's gonna deny this fourth base for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
He
gonna
should
target
be
fire.
able to.
Nice splits, target fire in the banelings.
Ooh,
He's so good at splitting. He didn't kill anything with those banelings.
yeah. There's only one baneling left. Like he should be able to kill this and keep pushing. Like there are a
Yeah.
couple of queens, but at the same
Was that
time,
even
the
a
Hellion.
cancel on the base?
I don't believe so. He's pushing through the queens as well. Like there isn't enough
Yeah.
here.
And he's still kind of microing the units just to keep him alive as long as possible.
Yeah,
Like he's
yeah.
just straight push, but he's still moving back and forth. There's really nothing here to hold here from Ryu. He's got reinforcement now coming in. He should be able to hold, but that was a lot of damage.
Yeah, yeah. 9 drones go down. There's a Liberator still just going ham. Yeah.
13 drones have gone down this game.
Nice.
And not a
And
single SCV has died.
and behind this like Special, he's got a third base coming up, right? Like he's expanded. He denied Ryu's fourth, right? And killed all those
Yeah.
workers. Like it's looking, pretty good.
Yeah, Ryu's he's still hanging in there. He's got a decent worker count. He's got a little worker there that he's left in the corner, can't see.
Yeah. It will depend on if whether Ryu scouts, since he's got to know that it's mech now, right? Like based on how many Hellions and Hellbats have been coming out, like I
I would
imagine he
assume
knows.
so. He
Yeah,
should have got
yeah,
more vision though, but it's hard with special special being so aggressive. It's really hard to keep your vision on the other side of the map. Now he's gonna see
yeah.
all the mech and he's gonna know he can't hold this.
Yeah, I just don't know how Ling Bane like really shapes up to this. Like really, like you want like roaches to try and hold against this.
Yeah.
Pure Ling Bane, especially with special splitting, like it's gonna be so hard.
I think the early on damage just put him at such a disadvantage for GG. A disadvantage in the economy and production, and yeah, special just took that one easy. Easy
Yeah,
peasy.
GG.
It was a tough start for Ryu.
Yeah,
Special knew
yeah.
exactly what he was doing, going straight into mech.
Mhm. I mean, the first push wasn't too bad. Like, Special didn't get much damage done, right? Like, there were all these queens that pushed it back. He got the drop. He got the Hellions.
It was the two
But
follow-up pushes that did it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think Ryu was just being too greedy. Like, he was getting a fourth base when Special was still on two
He
bases,
should have
right?
gone
Like,
for roaches, lings,
mhm,
banes, queens. Like,
yeah.
yeah, he was getting greedy.
Mhm.
Ryu greedy.
At the same time, though, like, do you blame him? Like, against a player like Special, like, you want to try
Yeah,
and
you got to have a
be
huge
risky.
economy league in order to even be
Yeah,
able to win there. Honestly,
yeah,
so
like, be
I get the
greedy
strategy he
or.
was going. Sure, you got
Mm.
to be like greedy or
Like
cheesy
really
or something.
aggressive.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
predict cheese from special right now.
Mm.
I think
I
special will
mean,
come out some cheese. It's game number 2.
yeah.
What is best of 5 or best of? These are all best of 5s, right?
Yes, best of fives.
Best of 5s in the playoffs, and yeah, I think he'll definitely go for some cheese right now.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. I'm a little surprised he didn't go for it game one. That's like a Mario move, to like come out with like proxy racks game one
Definitely,
or
yeah.
something.
Game number 1, just cheese.
Hmm. Hmm. But yeah, if Special now kind of has that like breathing room where he can kind of do, what he wants, and he has that one win lead to like, fall back on. So we could see like a proxy or I don't know, some other like two base like strong push or something.
Yeah.
But it looks like Ryu is relogging. But yeah, yeah.
He's playing from EU right now, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
He's a Peruvian Italian.
Mm-hmm.
Makers,
Yeah.
he's a Zerg.
He's not the only player playing from from Europe. If you remember,
Yeah.
Kellezer is
Yeah,
currently
definitely.
living in Norway, I think. Norway.
Yeah. Was it Norway? I don't remember. He's definitely was somewhere
Mm.
far from out here.
Yeah, yeah. But I don't know if like Kellezer's home, like in Brazil for the holidays or something.
Yeah, it is the
Um,
holidays.
hmm
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's
Special.
Killzer's in the Netherlands.
That's in Netherlands.
Hmm.
Um, Special. He was actually posting pictures. I think yesterday or the day before. He was
Mm,
like with his family celebrating Christmas like in Mexico. Like
nice, yeah.
so.
It is Christmas time, so everyone could be at home, working
Mm,
on hanging out with family and playing tournaments.
mhm.
They probably take their computers home just for this tournament specifically. It's honestly like
Mhm.
the first tournament of the year going on.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Or-
I guess the last tournament of 2019, right? But
Yeah, the last tournament. It's not the new year yet, but I guess this is technically like the final last tournament of the year.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It already feels like the new year. But yeah, definitely. It's the last one of the year.
But yeah,
Players look like they're just about ready.
yep. I still a little bit meta here. I'm still like surprised by how many observers there are for three languages. Like
Yeah,
there's like there's a lot of people in here. Like
yeah.
every time.
And I think
Um,
only we have like our own observer.
if we
Like
do,
these are all
that's
just
great.
straight. I think these are just all casters.
Like, are they like tri-casting every match or something? Like,
Yeah, I think so.
or like quad casting? There's a lot of yeah.
Because I'm looking at the
Okay.
Wikipedia and it says like Brazilian commentators and there's like 6 names. And Spanish
Oh.
commentators there's 4 names.
Hmm.
And then the only observer is Kuro, English observer.
Like, I
Shout out
mean,
to Kuro for the production today.
yeah. Like, if there are any like Spanish or Portuguese viewers, like, I imagine they rotate casters, but I guess everyone goes into the game anyway, so they all know
Yeah, I wonder how
what's
it works.
happening. Yeah, it'd be interesting.
I might look at it during the break and see what they got going on. But it is all on Wikipedia. You can search up Copa America on Wikipedia and see all the bracket and the prize pools, which are actually pretty hefty. We can go over the prize pools really quick. First place, we'll start at the bottom. 9th place through 16th place, they're all gonna go home with $200. And 5th place through 8th place, they're all gonna go home with $425. 4th place gets 700. Now this is where it gets interesting. 4th place gets $700. 3rd place goes home with 1,000. 2nd place 2,000, and 1st place gets 3,000. So that's how the breakdown is for this payout of this tournament.
Yeah, yeah, it's really cool to see, like, I guess, Blizzard or WCS like support the scene like this, where top 16 players like get paid of the region, and really
Yeah.
really there are only a handful of others that you could argue like could make it here, but regardless, like the top 16 of Latin America like being able to play in this, like it's pretty cool to
big.
see.
Yeah, it's dope. I think it's awesome.
For sure,
Great for
for
the
sure.
SC community.
Yeah, yeah, and it keeps fostering new talent, right? Like, they're not in the tournament anymore, but like, Chaos Fate, right? Like, it was his first time.
That they can get some upsets, but it's always great to see them play the first couple rounds and stuff.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, right? Like when you look at a bracket like this, you see like top 3 players like Special, Cham, Kelazur, but like we can see upsets. We can see, there is a lower bracket.
Jim
right?
Rising lost last tournament, the before the playoffs, and that was pretty crazy to me. I didn't think he was gonna lose like that.
Yeah, yeah. Like he's one of the more popular players, right? Or the more well-known players.
Yeah.
And to see him go down, and to see someone like Paco Mike, like the only Protoss player we have, like rise up like above him.
Yeah, Jim Rising lost to Paco Mike 2-0, and then he lost 2-1 to Terran. So, so that's pretty crazy. Paco Mike defeated him. And the past couple tournaments, I need to double check, but usually the ending results have been the same past couple seasons here of 2019. Usually ending with Special first place, Kelazar second place, Cham in third, and then Eric in fourth. So,
yeah.
I think now there's a possibility for a newcomer to come get that maybe third or fourth spot even, which is still $700 to $1,000, which is big money for anyone playing StarCraft that doesn't just get paid every day to play tournaments.
For sure. I mean, I know like you're cheering for Eggs, right? He can definitely like make it through. He's been playing a lot in like Sentimental Latino and stuff. Like going up against Keller's is rough, but again, like there's a lower bracket, so even if he does go down, he can still like make it back up, right?
Yeah, definitely. As well as Paco Mike, I feel like that would be an interesting one to see make some moves on the ladder. Now, the only thing I don't like being Mexican is the first lineup of Mexican players besides Special is Cham versus Paco Mike. The two Mexicans have to fight for their life, and it'll be the only other Mexican left in the tournament.
The team kill. Like quote unquote.
Yep. So right
It's
now we
rough.
got Peru, 3 people from Mexico, 2 people representing Brazil, and eggs from Colombia.
Hmm.
So we got
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Chile, half breeders from Chile.
yeah, yeah.
So I don't know how far these people got last tournament. I should look that up, but half breed I haven't seen a lot, so that's cool to see. Paco Mike, I believe, is new to the playoffs, possibly. I think maybe Jim Rising beat him usually. I'm not sure, but eggs as well. Half breed and
Yeah,
Eric should be a good game.
for sure, for sure. I mean, I'm kind of cheering for Eric. Like I've been like he's like always been the underdog to me, and I would
Yeah,
love to see him go further, more than that like fourth place spot that he's usually like finished at. Like it would be cool to see
yeah.
him go like
Rise up, maybe get third place this time.
yeah, yeah, or second, or you know,
Second, that'd be crazy.
maybe well, someone could take down special. I don't know. Like we'll see.
Oh man, that would be very interesting. Cham always gets third, so we'll see what happens in Cham's game. If Cham loses any of his games, he
Mhm.
might not get that third place spot, and then someone else can get it. I mean, someone else can get the fourth, and it could mess up the entire bracket.
Well, like with Kellezer is that from what I know, like he hasn't been playing as much recently. I remember
Mhm.
he went to Home Story Cup, but like he went there more to like chill and like have
Yeah,
fun
hang
with
out.
everyone else. Like not really. I
More
don't
of a
think he's been
vacation
practicing as
than
much.
a big tournament for him.
Yeah, yeah, because I know he has been focusing on studies. So like because of that, like we could see a very different, Copa America like final bracket. Like if Kellezer isn't
Definitely.
as in shape, like
It's possible, but I feel like last time we saw him, he was kind of wrecking.
yeah,
He was kind of
that's true.
destroying everyone he played.
That's true. He was pretty dominant. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Maybe the
true.
holidays, maybe he hasn't played in a day or two. Maybe he's getting a little lazy. Maybe he's been focusing on his studies. Who knows what these players are doing right now and how sharp they are.
Yeah, I mean it could be the opposite, right? Where like because of studies, Kellezer hasn't been able to play much, but like because it's the Christmas holidays, like he's
Yeah,
done
he's
nothing
had
but
time to
play.
practice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
He just wants his Christmas money right here.
True, true. But yeah, at the moment we are just waiting for, I believe, the Brazilian admin or caster.
Caster, one of their
Um,
people.
yes, yes. Everyone is currently looking for him. He's MIA. I'm
They
not
said
too
he's
sure.
online, but he can't connect to the game, or he's not connecting to the
Yeah,
game.
I don't know if he has like a lobby bug or something.
Yeah, what's happened before?
Mm. Yeah, as soon as he gets in, we will be good to go. Yeah, yeah. What a way to start. This is gonna be a long day. we have
Yeah, right.
we have 6 best of 5s to get through. Um, oof. Uh, yeah, yeah, and I think tomorrow we have 5 best of 5s.
Yeah.
So it'll get easier as the weekend progresses, but this is gonna be quite a feat.
I'm ready. As long as we can keep seeing these good games, I mean, I could watch Special all day, honestly.
Yeah, yeah,
Special has
yeah.
some great builds.
Mm. As long as we can get the game started, we'll be good. Okay, that's the problem we've got right now.
Someone said they love your the production here.
Shout out to Kuro
Yeah.
for handling the production. 16 Squad Senseki in the chat. She does the observing, she does the production, she made all the overlays.
Yeah. All the cool stuff y'all see on screen all day. All weekend.
She's great. She's been working on it all 2-3 days that we had of notice.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been good. Oh, okay, I think we're good. I think we're ready.
We were waiting on them, and then they were waiting on us.
Yeah. Yep, Vincent's here. We're all in. We're ready to go.
All right, so now we can get back into the games now that everyone's here.
Game
Back
2.
into the TVZ.
Yo, we were waiting 15 minutes. It's gonna be a 5-minute game. They're gonna proxy each other. It's gonna be crazy.
And then it'll probably be another 5-minute game after that.
I would, you know what? I'd be okay with that. Like,
Yeah, wouldn't mind. Wouldn't be terrible. Wouldn't be the worst thing to happen.
all right. Here we have spawning in the top right-hand corner of Eternal Empire LE. He got taken down last game, but we'll see if he can bring it back. Going up against the favorite of this tournament, it is the Peruvian player Ryu.
And in the bottom left-hand corner, sending the cheese across the map already. Coming straight out of Mexico. Make sure to spam the Doritos for Juanito, because this is about to be cheesy right here. He's already proxying the gates. He goes by the name of Special. Currently teamless. And he's a Terran. And he's red. I knew it. I knew it.
Yep.
Does not disappoint.
So we knew it.
Mm-hmm.
Did he know it? Right? Like, we called it. We're like, man, he's got proxy. He's got proxy. Like, obviously, right?
Yeah. Ryu's got to know.
Yeah, he's setting an overlord. Like, it's going to spot it.
Eventually.
Yeah, just go a little bit faster.
Oh, do you see it?
Wait.
He saw it.
Okay, he sees it. Okay, so he knows this is happening. He doesn't see both Raxes, but he does see at least one.
Yeah, he should have gone to see how many racks it was. He already pulled the drones.
Yeah. He's gonna try and it's too late. Like, he was gonna try and stop them from being built, but they're already done. Oh my god. Okay.
All he can do is stop them from putting up their
the bunker. Yeah. He has to stop the bunker from going up.
No,
because
we let it go up.
It hasn't finished yet, right? So he's got to try and kill the SCV and both SCVs at least. But
he needs to pull more drones.
Yeah, he kills one. There's one left. There is a spine being built, but it's gonna get focused down. Yeah.
He needs to pull a couple more drones. Honestly, Lings just come out in time, but they're gonna die instantly. Okay, you got a good amount of Lings, but that bunker's gonna finish.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's gonna finish. He's got a target on the SCV. Oh, he barely got it. Oh my god. He got it with like a quarter of a second left.
Oh my god.
The Special just fail at rushing. Is this
Honestly,
the upset we all wanted to see?
Nah. He's making a factory at home. He's got a backup plan. But this is looking really good for Ryu. Like, this is. I thought he was gonna mess it up. That was close. That was crazy. It was almost done. The bunker was almost done, and if it finished.
That was skill. I don't want to say he got lucky, but geez, that was close.
Oh my god. Yeah. So, what's Ryu gonna do with this opportunity, right? Because right now the Raxes are flying across the map. They're not doing anything right now. Special, he's like trying to get his natural up and running. Like, he's making his CC.
I mean, Special can still pull out of this easy. It was only 2 racks. It's not like he 4 racks or 3 racks proxied. He didn't really put up 2 bunkers and waste all that and have to salvage. I think Special can just go back home, get his factory out, get some Hellions, and then just macro out of it.
I mean, yeah.
2 more. He's putting his barracks down at home.
Yeah, his barracks.
I think he's building 2 more barracks. He's crazy.
Calm down, all right? He's not that crazy, all right? Like,
yeah. Yeah, so he's gonna be able to hold this now and secure second base.
Yeah. And getting some Hellions out, he can retake map control as well. He can push away the speedlings.
And he forced out a spine crawler. He forced out Lings. He forced out a bunch from his opponent for Ryu. So now that puts him behind in worker count that he would normally have. So Special, if he gets enough mules He should be able to easily come back and still win this.
Yeah. Ryu, he doesn't have the worker lead that you would want, especially after, defending against that kind of proxy. But I do like this though. He is getting down a Roach Horn, which is something that he was lacking last time.
Unless special goes for battle cruisers.
that's
Roach
true.
Roach is still helping that scenario, but I think he might do something like that. He's getting air right now.
He is. He is looking to potentially drop the Hellions into the main. I imagine.
Hellion drops are really efficient. How is he gonna pick him up?
Yeah, he's just going straight in though. Already loses one.
He does a little bit of damage, but not what you expect. Canceled the Roach Horn.
Yeah, he canceled the Roach Horn.
We're going for a Baneling Nest instead.
Yeah, he did send an Overlord into Special's main, and he did see all the Raxes, so he's like, okay, I don't need the Roach Horn. Ooh, but Special gets into the main though.
4 drones go down, not detrimental.
Yeah, but he didn't lose anything, right? Like, Special went in, 4 drones, gets out.
He lost 1 Hellion, and his medevac's a little weakened, but I mean, you got to do some damage with these Hellions. You already made them.
For sure. But
he's going for tanks and marine. He's going for bio now. A nice bio push after this. Waiting for it's a stem timing. Stem's gonna finish right as he gets there. Oh, and I guess the medevac will have energy saved up to heal, since it's been out for a minute, hanging around doing the drops.
Yeah, the push is already here. Like, he's already at the 3rd. The banelings aren't quite done yet though, so he's
got to get him now.
Deal a lot of damage. Yeah, he's canceling them.
He's got all of them.
Yeah.
And the spine crawler.
So that could be it. That could be it. He killed all the morphing Banes.
And he has 3 medevacs, one of them full of energy. I don't see how he defends this.
Oh my god. Yeah, like, with all of these Marines, he should be able to fight the Queens. There are a couple of Banelings left, but they are so... Oh my god!
Oh, we got one good connect. 12 drones went down as well as a base, so that's pretty detrimental right there.
Yeah. And Special, he's ahead in workers now. It is just by 1, but still, like...
Even on bases as well.
Yeah. And that's a crazy advantage as Terran. And he's got another push, like, getting ready to go. Like, he's got all these Marines, all these tanks.
Damn, and he can still push and pick up and get out of there and go back in. One of those medevacs is full of energy, but it's about to die.
Yeah.
Plans to do with that.
But the reinforcements are coming.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think it's smart that he risks those medevacs as the push is coming. Oh, and it went down. Just being annoying until reinforcements come. But here's the reinforcements. Special can split good. He's a little far on creep, but if he splits and the tank's in the background, I think he could defend.
Yeah, especially against slow Banes. Like, he can totally, like, compete with this.
Yeah, he can get this attack off easy and destroy that 3rd base again, which would be horrible.
Yeah. And Baneling speed doesn't finish for another 8 seconds, but there are no more Banes left. Like, that's it.
Dude, and there's more tanks and Marines coming every second.
Oh my god.
GG. So Special came back from the cheese. He cheesed, it didn't work, and he still came back and won it somehow.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like, he cheesed, like, man, it doesn't, you're just stopping the inevitable. Like,
he's an animal. It should have been expected though. He should have sent. I honestly would just keep my first Overlord at home if I was playing Special. I mean, not literally, that'd be terrible, but like, you have to expect some cheese from someone of that nature.
Yeah, but well, to be fair, Ryu, he handled the cheese fairly well. Like, he lost quite a few drones in the beginning, but he stopped it from going up the bunker, that is, and he pushed it back. So
that was good, but I guess his follow up just wasn't strong enough.
Well, I would say that his scout of the main base was a little bit late, so because of that, the Baneling Nest was late. So when Special's push came, like, if you remember,
speed was even late as well.
Yeah. When the first
he had his Roach Horn like halfway done, and then he had to cancel it and go into Baneling after that.
Exactly.
So I would say it was a late scouting.
Yeah. And because of that, the Banelings weren't ready, because when Special pushed out, there were like only a handful of Banelings ready. Like if you remember, he caught a bunch of them morphing, and he got like the cancel on them.
Yeah, he canceled like 5 or 6 Banelings that were like just like 1 second from finishing up. That was huge, and it pretty much let Special go in and do whatever he wanted to do.
Yeah. With a very strong stim timing.
Yeah, as soon as the stem hit, he just kept flooding in with more and more units.
Yeah. And like without Baneling speed, without a third for the larva, like it was just it was just an uphill battle for Ryu.
Yeah, exactly. So you really gotta try a little bit harder here.
Okay, getting into game number 3.
Indeed. So this could be game match, right?
Yeah. Special, he's on match point. One more win, and he's through to the next round. He's done for the day.
Yeah, he's done for the day.
Yeah. He can go back to like just chilling with his family, relax.
Quick 3 games, and you're in the finals.
Does he cheese quickly before the match starts?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think he does.
What kind of cheese? We gonna see Reapers or Marines again?
He might go for a Reaper Rax again, but Ryu did stop his last cheese, so he might go for something different cheesy, like maybe some proxied, maybe like Hellions or something, Cloak Banshees. I mean, Cloak Banshees.
How confident does Special feel right now?
I mean, he's up 2 games. He knows he got it. I love Ryu. Ryu's dope. I would like to see Ryu go far, but it's pretty obvious that Special got this one in the bag. He's got today all bagged up and ready to go.
Well, like, we're talking about Special, like Ryu, he's got to do something, right? He's got to do something crazy. Like,
yeah, that's the thing I haven't seen from Ryu. Ryu hasn't came with any cheese or any crazy builds. He's trying to just regular play Special, and it's like, dude, this is Special. He plays all the big tournaments. He's learned from all the greats. You can't just go after him regular. You gotta come out with some cheese, man. You gotta do something crazy.
Yeah. I mean, we did see in game 1, Ryu was trying to be really greedy, and if he got away with it, it could have worked out. But Special, he's been pretty aggressive, so it's you can't get away with that sort of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And Ryu's learning that the hard way. So coming out with some like 2 base all in or like Nidus play or like, I don't know, some fast like Roach Ravager push or something. Like,
maybe he has something up his sleeve for game 3 for match point here. You would hope he's came this far. You would hope he had something planned, some sort of something going on,
For sure.
I guess we're just waiting for the players to be ready up and the lobby to be made.
Oh, you didn't get into lobby?
No.
No!
Did y'all start already?
The game started.
Are you serious? I was looking. I never came up as a lobby open.
Jeez.
Uh-oh.
One of the Brazilian casters just lagged out. But yeah, the game just started. Okay. I'm gonna do my best to
shine you light
to radio cast this a little bit. Oh, actually,
you could share your screen.
Oh no, wait, it's okay. It all worked out. They're remaking.
Oh, nice, perfect.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. I was like, they're not making the game. Maybe they're waiting. I was like, it's a long time to not make the game.
Hold on. Are you in the lobby?
No, it wouldn't let me join.
Oh, sorry, I'm at the chat channel for
the chat channel. Yeah, it wouldn't let me join the chat channel.
Oh right, yeah, I remember. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll send you an invite this time. Sorry, my bad.
It's all good. I normally just join you. See, I can join now. I'm joining.
Okay. Sweet.
Shoo, lucky me.
One of the Brazilian casters, or maybe the streamer lagged out. So they remade. It's all good. It's all good.
How lucky that they lagged out that game. Well, we're back, and they're reloading the game. And now I'm in it this time.
Yep, we're all in. The English cast is here. And yeah, we didn't really get to see anything. the game went live for like 5 seconds, and then they paused, and then they remade. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. Nice. English casts are ready. Spanish is ready.
Portuguese is ready.
Team. Oh,
right.
Nice.
Right, ready. All right, now we're ready to go. Now we can get into the potential match points for special. Point number 1 for Ryu. You know, Ryu has a tough fight if he is gonna somehow beat special. He would have to 4-0 special pretty much. 3-0 special.
Yeah, he would have to reverse all kill basically.
Yep.
It's a tough ask. Yeah, but it could happen. Could happen. It's unlikely, but we'll see. All right. And here we have him spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Triton LE. He's already up 2-0 in the series, representing Mexico, and currently teamless. There are rumors that he has found a team, but nothing officially announced yet. It is special.
And his opponent in the top left-hand corner, he is playing with the blue Zerg pieces. He is a citizen of Italy and currently representing Peru. He is playing for MKers. He goes by the name of Ryu. Plays for Makers, I believe. I don't see his team name anywhere. He does, right?
Yep, Makers.
Okay. We need to upgrade his Wikipedia.
Oh, it doesn't say on Wikipedia?
I don't think so. I don't see it.
Yeah. He's still Makers.
Yeah, he definitely is. I just don't see it on there.
Okay.
Where I base 100% of my facts on.
So no proxy. All right. Okay.
I think after getting denied last time, he doesn't want to do anything like that.
Yeah. Maybe he doesn't want to risk it.
He might proxy something else. He doesn't want to risk playing one extra game. Even if he loses here, he's got to lose another 2 more.
Yeah, that's true. We are playing the first round of the lower bracket today as well. So, players that do get knocked out have to stay until the end of the day.
Yeah. Guru just showing us that little badge on the Zanaga Tower.
Yeah. Which is it isn't In Control's logo, or I think it is his logo. I'm not too sure, but I do know that they did bring
it's
that in.
some sort of paying homage to In Control.
Yeah, which is quite nice. It's really cool that they added that in.
Yeah, the entire game.
Yeah.
As well as his voice pack is free. To have him commentate when you're out of minerals and whatnot.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, it's so far pretty standard from both players.
I don't like Ryu's going with another regular standard build.
It's bold. I will say that.
Special gets a Reaper for the first time today.
Yeah. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna play straight up. I'm gonna scout. I'm gonna make sure I know what's happening.
He's going for a 1-1-1. I believe. I think he got a factory already. Yeah, he has a factory for sure.
Yeah. With this 1-1-1,
the barracks and factory are kind of far away though.
Yeah. Um. Oh wow, he's making a marauder.
Yeah, so something's up here. Because
But
normally you
yeah.
build the factory and the barracks closer so you can switch them faster. So he might switch the. I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do here. I don't want to try and guess, but he's doing something different here.
Yeah, normally you switch the racks with the starport and you get
Yeah.
like a banshee or BCs or something, but
That's what it looks like he was gonna
he's
do. Switch the racks with the starport and get a. I don't know what.
yeah, but he's getting a marauder. That's it.
He might
It's very
switch it
odd.
into a cloak banshee push. He's getting a
I
medevac.
think, yeah,
Ooh, an armory. So what is this?
yeah. This is crazy. This is gonna be a Hellbat push.
Yeah, he's getting the armory right now.
Yeah,
Lots
yeah.
of
Hellbats
Hellbat
with
Marauder with
yeah.
concussive Marauders in the medevacs.
yeah.
I guess that works. I can slow down anything like Banelings or Queens,
Mhm.
and then the Hellions can go in and mess everything up. This is an interesting take on it.
So Ryu did send in an Overlord, and he did glimpse like the structures. And based on what it looks like, he could maybe guess what's happening. He hasn't seen the armory. He hasn't seen like what has come out. He hasn't seen like the Marauder come out.
Yeah, he's keeping him in the
but-
medevac so he can't see him at all.
Yeah, yeah. But with all of these, I think this is
just
it. I
dropped
think
it.
he's
God.
going for it. He even landed the Viking as well.
Banelings are not gonna morph in right there.
Yeah, they're not ready at all. Oh my god. Oh, the Banelings are gonna finish up on top of
One finished.
one finished. Yeah,
This is just a quick GG.
yeah. This is gonna be it. He's pushing into the natural. This wow. This is hit so strong. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Ryu just refused to do anything different. You can't just regular play special.
Yeah, yeah.
He tried to Ling Bane him 3 games in a row.
And yeah, he went up to 3 bases. His scout was a little bit late. He didn't get Overlord speed, but
I think it was
GG.
scouting every time. Playing special, you need Overlord speed. Overlord speed, scout, do something cheeky. But still well fought by Ryu. I mean, none of us could have done anything that good against special, I don't think.
yeah, it is hard going up against the favorite, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, GG. Well played by Special. 3-0ing. Again, he's the favorite of the tournament.
It was expected.
Yeah, yeah.
He's going to sit back, some tamales, drink some hot chocolate, and wait for his finals to happen.
Yeah, yeah. We'll see him again tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Special, that is. Ryu, he's not out of it. There is a lower bracket, so we could see him come back. We can see him perform better against the other players in this tournament. And yeah, hopefully he can learn from this. And improve as a player, dust himself off. This is the first series of the day. You know what? I'm just gonna come back in the lower bracket. And,
Definitely. So I believe now we're gonna take a 7-minute-ish break and play a duct tape in between games. Ooh, Kuro's confirming Ryu is no longer with Makers.
Oh, okay.
Is he teamless? Possibly.
I guess that means he's teamless. Yeah.
He could be teamless right now. Very interesting.
Okay, so we will be going on a break, and then we'll come back with Eric versus Halfbreed.
Stay tuned for the duct tapes. What is up, everybody? Welcome back. We are now into, what is it, stage 2, round 2?
We are still in the quarterfinals, but we are now in series 2, I guess.
Series number 2, that's what it'd be considered. Series number 2, which is going to be Eric versus Halfbreed, right? Is that the next one we're testing? Nice.
Yeah. Yes.
So Eric versus Halfbreed, Brazil versus Chile. Very interesting.
This should be a closer series. I would say that Eric coming into this is probably the favorite, but I would be surprised if we see a 3-0 for sure.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I like about this kind of lower bracket match. Not lower bracket, but not the obvious number one opponent here. It's going to be a good match. It's not going to be such an easy walkover, I don't think.
For sure.
I think Cam and Paco Mike is going to be the best, closest match of the tournament today.
No bias.
No bias at all. Not at all. Not 20 bits.
It's not because the two Mexican players. No, no.
It's not because I'm Mexican and I want to see the two Mexican players battle it out.
But yeah, this will be our first ZVZ of the day. Won't be our last, as the loser of this will go up against Ryu in the lower bracket. So
yes, indeed, we do still have the lower bracket to watch them battle it out in.
And I would say that this is pretty good for Ryu. Like, if I were him, like, he should be watching, right? Because, you know, whoever loses this, he wants to see. Yeah, exactly. Get an idea of how they play, of what kind of builds they throw out. You know, if anyone is, like, really keen on Ling Bane, or if they try and, like, go to Roaches, or if anyone is fond of Muta switching. I feel like it's really important to know about your opponent. But yeah,
definitely. I like the bracket. How it's looking.
For sure. We are getting into game
number 1 on Simulacrum Ladder Edition. LE. The edition to be played on the ladder.
Yep. And here we go. In the bottom right-hand corner of Simulacrum, it is the Chilean player representing no team, currently teamless. It is the Blue Zerg. It is Halfbreed.
Mr. Halfbreed. And his opponent in the top left-hand corner, who is playing currently for Brazil. He's a Zerg. He's red. And he's playing for Black Knight Gaming. He goes by the name of Eric. Just keeping it simple. Just good old Eric.
Yeah, it's actually his name.
Yeah. Eric Braga Bermelo is his name. He was born in 1996, which would make him 23, maybe?
Yep, 23.
23? Yeah, 23. He's made over $14,000 off of StarCraft.
I imagine a lot of that coming from Copa America.
Yeah.
You know, he also plays in Nation Wars, right? Representing Brazil.
Yeah.
So you may have seen him in a couple of Nation Wars casts.
Yeah.
Outside of the Latin American scene.
If you follow anything StarCraft at all, you've seen Nation Wars maybe once.
Yeah. And we already have quite an interesting, you know, a difference already. Eric going for a much faster pool and gas, as opposed to Halfbreed, where his pool isn't even done yet, and there are already lings coming across the map. He should be okay though. Like, as soon as the lings pop up, he should be able to, you know, he shouldn't lose his natural. He should be able to pull like drones as well as his
drones
lings.
for sure.
Yeah.
He's got to pull the drones. Oh, nice. He's getting down to early spine crawler.
Yeah. Okay. Quite interesting.
We're gonna go straight for it though. Yeah, he's got to cancel it. That was a little ambitious, and he loses the ling. That's not great, but he is stopping them from even attacking the third. I mean, the second base. The natural.
Yeah. They are going
pull the drones. They're just already right there. Yeah, it's a little weird. I wonder why he did that.
Yeah. I honestly, I don't think that the spine crawler is necessary. You know, he does already
probably once he pushes us back.
Yeah, yeah. Halfree does confirm that there is a natural with his Overlord, so he knows that, he isn't all in or anything like that. So you can just chill out. But is the spine going to finish? He may have forgotten about it. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, he forgot about it. Maybe he wanted it to finish just in case there's follow-up cheese.
Yeah, yeah, it is
Yeah,
possible.
he's gonna move it to the front. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have one spine. You already built it. Might as well keep it, I guess.
Yeah, important to note that Halfbreed's Overlord spots Eric's third. Eric is getting a third base, so it's going to be on a Halfbreed to try and deny it. Halfbreed, he did lose a couple of workers, and he did already invest in the spine, so he's behind economically. So he... Yeah,
Halfbreed still has more workers, though. Oh, well, he just evened up the worker count, but he had more for a decent amount of time.
Yeah, yeah. So he's got to apply some pressure, force a couple of lings out, ideally kill this third and get his own up. But there are already Banes.
Oh, Banes. Yeah, I was gonna say he might be able to get it, but the Banes came in.
Yeah,
he didn't really get much with that Bane. He doesn't have enough to defend. He doesn't have enough to take out that third.
Yeah, yeah.
So the transition is going to be a layer, maybe mutas, maybe a roach warren. He's getting double gas now. I guess quadruple gas. He already had one. Now he's getting the other two, three.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, a Ling was left behind to scout, so that was instantly scouted that he's getting gas. That was good by Eric, and he just let it survive. Queen didn't want to go off creep.
Yeah, this is an interesting decision. Like Halfbreed, he's like, I'm not getting a third. This is what I'm doing instead. He's getting a lair and he's getting all of his gases, which is quite ambitious. Like that kind of signals like 2-base muta or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. There's the spire.
There it is. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Halfbreed will know, yeah. He's going up to a layer now as well. Eric is going up to a layer and getting armor +1, so he knows armor will come in handy here for any unit he has, whether it's roaches or lings. Pretty much all he has to do is defend at home. Eric, that is. If you can defend at home, get some spore crawlers, and just attack with mass roaches, he should be able to win.
Yeah, yeah. Eric did basically get a full scout off. He saw all the gases. He saw the lair. He didn't see the spire, but he can deduce it, especially because he didn't see a roach warren, which is a big tell. So he should prepare for it.
He's getting roach speed right now, which is something you want against mutas, which is an interesting counter. But you can get across the map fast and do damage before the mutas ever take out your armor.
Yeah, but there's a lot of Ling Bane here from Halfbreed. He's no. He just ran into a Baneling and lost all of his lings.
His entire lings. But he did get on the mineral line, got 5. How many is he gonna get? 8 workers.
Nice.
Putting Halfbreed in the lead significantly on worker, almost by 10 workers now. Well, it is 10 workers, but a huge lead. He's not securing his third base. He might have to cancel his third base. Oh, nice. Nice Baneling connect over there by Halfbreed.
And now the roaches are on the way across the map.
They're already halfway across the map. Speed is just finish up here in about 15 seconds.
So mutas are popping out, but again, the problem with 2-base muta is that against roaches, they kill them so slowly.
Against 3-base roaches, especially.
Yeah. These roaches are gonna get in. They should deal
no cancel on that.
A lot of damage.
Or spine crawler. He's not even gonna pull him.
Oh, he's fighting with the drones too.
I guess that helps get more damage.
Yeah, I guess. He does lose 6 workers in the process, and
Eric's going for a counter spire.
Yeah.
What is the strategy here? What's the strat on that one?
I mean,
he has 3 bases, so he could outproduce, but he's not ahead in workers, so I don't know if he thinks he's ahead in workers and can just outproduce because he's on 3 bases, but Halfbreed is also on 3 bases now.
Well, the problem is Eric isn't ahead in gas. He doesn't have his gases at his third, and that's the gas is what matters when you go muta. So I don't know if I like this from Eric.
Yeah, he should have just kept going heavy roaches.
Yeah.
If he had like even 100, not even 100. I don't know what the correct count is, but if he had a mass amount of roaches going across the map, those mutas wouldn't be able to do enough.
Well, like he would have at least killed the third, and you know, after killing the third, then maybe you
more. Then you can go into your own mutas, but he didn't even prevent the. And now there's a Hydra switch coming out from Halfbreed, which I really like. I've never really seen a Hydra switch out of. Is he gonna go back into Roach Hydra or just Hydra, Or
Well, that's
Lurker
pretty.
Den. He put down the
It's-
Lurker Den. So is he
Wow,
gonna go Lurker Muta or is he gonna
that's
go
pretty
Hydra
smart.
Lurker?
Well, because Eric is going Corruptor, so he's going Corruptor to counter the Mutas, but the Corruptor's not
And
going
he
to do
scouted
anything.
it, yeah. He scouted
yeah.
it because he was in the base with the Mutas. So he saw that there's he didn't know Corruptors, but you can tell, you know, if you got Mutas, some Corruptors coming out. He's gonna go home and the Hydras are gonna render these Corruptors useless.
Exactly. Yeah.
That is a great switch.
And Eric doesn't know about this yet.
Yeah,
he
Eric
hasn't
has
seen.
not seen it. He's had no vision due to the fact that Mutas have taken all map vision. You can't have really any overlords out on the map when the Mutas are moving around.
Yeah. I guess it's important to note that Eric stopped Corruptor production.
Yeah.
Oh no, never. Yeah.
Burrowed
he doesn't
roaches.
do it anymore. Yeah. Which can be annoying to deal with.
I thought Bird Roaches should have been his first choice because even though there's Mutas, he's got speed, he can go underground and go split them up, and then once, you know, by the time he sees them, it's too late.
Yeah, for sure.
I would have liked to see the Burrowed Roaches earlier on, but he does have full saturation in all 3 bases. I think both of them do at this point.
Honestly, I'm scared for Eric. Like,
Yeah.
this
Eric had
Hydra
a good
Lurker
start.
push,
Yeah, I think he just saw the Hydras right now, though.
maybe. I think the Mutas may have pushed away
Pushed
the
it
everything.
away.
I don't know. Yeah.
Ooh,
The
catching
Corruptors
those
do
Mutas
catch
out.
the Mutas. Yeah.
I think
It's
they
a nice
one-shot
kickoff.
each one of them.
But he should see the Hydras now.
He's got some roaches. He's about to go for the burrow move probably, and he doesn't have enough here. He sees the Hydras, and the Hydra pretty much GG'd this. He can't push in, and his opponent's sitting on the same amount of workers and bases, so his opponent's just gonna get more and more in the lead as his units do nothing.
Yeah, especially because of the Lurkers. Like, you can't really do much.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, he did get into the main.
He's got to do some damage though. He's taking out 3 drones for 14 roaches, you know? 14 supplying roaches.
He's trying to hit the 3rd at the same time, and he does get the 3rd.
He does get the 3rd. I didn't even see that. The 4th does go down in the northeast corner. Okay, so he did the damage he needed. He also has roaches burrowed in the natural, or in the main base, I'm sorry, in the corner.
Yeah, there's no overseers. Like, there aren't even any overseers being morphed for
So he has no idea, but they're both trying to go for Hive Tech right now.
Oh, but the Corruptors. Oh, they sniped
the
one of them, but
Corruptors,
there is a second overseer.
That was a nice try there by Eric.
Yeah. For Half-Breed, he did have a Lurker at his 3rd, but it wasn't positioned properly, so it wasn't defending like the upper side of it. So because of that, the Roaches were able to just chill to the north, and they ended up sniping the 3rd, which was huge. Like, to be fair, that shouldn't have happened. Half-Breed should have had.
He
like,
should have been able to hold.
position.
If he had all his Lurkers at the 3rd, and then just sent the rest of his units. Oh, he's gonna get caught right here. He sees. Does he see the ground moving? Because you can see an animation. He's going to get a surround on these units. Oh no, he's going to go for the counterattack.
Yeah, he does bow down one of the Lurkers. There's only one left.
I think he should warp in another one mid-battle.
Yeah. And at the same time, he's sending roaches into the natural.
Yeah, the roaches in the natural are going to do some damage. They do take out a structure there. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the spore crawler. Spine crawler. Yeah. He should have tried to target down that Lurker Den, but he's going for strictly workers. He is getting 10 workers, putting him in the lead by another 10 workers, but I don't think that was like very game-ending damage. They're both sitting on 4 bases right now. He's going back into the corner of that main base.
Yeah, I mean, it should be hard.
He left that right there just for some damage.
It should be hard for Eric to push in, but to be fair, Half-Breed doesn't have the Lurker count, I don't think, to push this away. Like, he lost a lot in the middle of the map.
I think he should just make a bunch of Lurkers right now, which is exactly what he's going to make too.
I think he was. Yeah, he was panicking a little bit.
He's going to go down. He's not in position to hold this base. Oh man, he doesn't have enough to hold it here. He might lose his entire army on top of the base. Okay, now he has enough to hold him.
And you know what? Now Eric, he has his own Lurkers.
Yep.
Like, he's teched up. And he's
even getting the Half-Breed's getting the Lurker distance though. So I forgot what it's
Ooh.
called. I'm not familiar with that name yet, but that will make his lurkers more more range than his opponent's lurkers.
Yeah, yeah. Important to
That's
note
what
that,
he's picking up. Now he's getting his lurkers.
yeah, yeah. As you know, Half-Breed, he does already have Hive. Eric, not quite there yet, but he does have his own lurker den, so you know he has that going for him. Oh
Yeah.
no, he does have Hive actually.
He does have hive. Yeah, he does. They both
Yeah.
got hive.
Mm.
Oh, he's hiding his roaches right. Make sure that he does not secure that base.
Yeah, yeah. And Eric going for Nidus, which I quite like, I guess, in this situation. Being able to like defend and quickly counterattack like that.
Yeah. This looks like a good push here from Half-Breed if he can get the good engagement.
His army's
His
huge
lurker,
right now.
what is it? The lurker distance is about to finish right now.
Yeah.
It just completed, so he should be able to outrange those lurkers.
But it's so hard to push into Eric's position. Like he has he has that concave of lurkers right now.
Yeah, he's got Eric has a lot more lurkers than Half-Breed, and he's going for the Nidus Swarm. And the best part is he has a Nidus Swarm right there at his fort, so he can literally go into battle and go into his natural at the same time, or his main base at the same time.
Yeah, yeah, like he's pushed Half-Breed back. I don't think he sees the Nidus, and now
He sees it now. He's completely ready for the counter, though. I think Eric is like, he's gonna drop his lurkers, and at the same time he can defend his fort or even push up. Get some damage got out of there. Brought the entire army back though, because Half-Breed was posturing for an all-in engagement.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, and now Half-Breed getting Vipers out, which is going to be so important because, especially because they have equal range upgrades for their lurkers. Like getting those blinding clouds down on top of the lurkers is going to be
Abducts, blinding clouds, whatever they can pick off.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's picking off those lurkers. There's no lurkers here left for Half-Breed.
Yeah. And Eric, he already has his own Vipers actually. Like,
he already does have three fully charged Vipers.
Yeah.
He needs to just keep pushing right here. I think he has an opportunity to win. He pulled all of Half-Breed's army back to the third base in order to defend against a few roaches. Viper's getting a little too... Oh, they were going for that vision so he can get a Nidus Worm into the main. He's got a great position here. I think he just wins it right here. Counter Vipers around now. They're going to abduct. He did abduct two of the Vipers, and Parasitic bombed one of them. He needs to separate.
Yeah.
He's not separating. He just took them all the way out there, and one of them's going to die. I don't know, but Eric definitely has a better positioning and more lurkers.
Well, he just has so many more lurkers, right? It's like so hard to push into that, even with Blinding Cloud.
Yeah.
But he's going to go for it.
Yeah, he got one Blinding Cloud off that stops 3 out of the 8 lurkers.
Yeah, he should have another. He should have enough energy for more Blinding Clouds. I'm not too sure.
Especially being at home with the home defender's advantage, he should have been able to get at least 2 or 3 Blinding Clouds off. And this got to be it here. Yeah, GG. Eric takes game 1. Oh, wait, this is game 2? This is game 1. We're barely in game 1. That was a nice game 1. 16-minute game 1.
Yeah, it was game 1.
The first game that didn't last 5 minutes.
Hey, like that was... I feel like Half-Breed was looking really good. But it looked like he got a little bit overwhelmed. Like, again, there was that moment where he had like this like big Roach Hydra army, but he had like 1 lurker. Like he wasn't.
He got the lurker den and then only made like 2 lurkers. If he would have made like 3 or 4 lurkers and just tank pushed up, he would have been able to do some damage there.
Yeah. Because he did push out across the map with like, I think there were 2 or 3 lurkers, but immediately
he had like 4 total, but they immediately all got killed.
Yeah, they got biled down, and then like his push was kind of like neutered because of that, and
he had a very good. They both had good chances. Eric just, I guess, kept his head on his shoulders straight and got it done.
Yeah.
They both had great opportunities and great mess ups, and for a second there, I thought Eric was going to lose it.
Well, like, even though Half-Breed probably had like the better opener, like Eric, I guess it was just his multitasking. Like, he was able to apply pressure and deal all this damage, and behind it, still take up the hive, still get his 4th up, still drone up. Um, it was very nicely done.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Nice. So yeah, I guess everyone's just getting ready, and then we're gonna get into game number 2 here now on World of Sleepers Ladder Edition. Eric versus Halfbreed. ZVZ.
Mhm.
Another ZVZ.
Yeah.
The TVZ was interesting, but just because I've never really seen a Zerg get worked so bad as special works people.
yeah, for sure. But you know, these two players going to the late game, really going lurker viper towards the end there. It's really nice to see.
That was good to see. That was one of the first very long games we've had. It wasn't very long, but you know, decent late game armies coming up.
For sure. Okay, here we have them in the bottom left-hand corner of World of Sleepers. We have the teamless Chilean player repping nothing but his country and his race. It is Halfbreed.
And his opponent in the top right-hand corner, making a lot of money here in this tournament. He is representing Brazil. He's representing red Zergs everywhere right now. He plays for Black Knight Gaming, and his name is Eric. The 23-year-old Brazilian going for the pool first.
Yeah. Being aggressive once again.
Yeah.
Kind of aggressive. Like,
It depends what his
also a little
follow-up is. He went for a
Yeah.
gas, so it might be like a Ling speed timing, maybe Bane timing, maybe quick roaches. It could be anything at this point.
Yeah.
So that's what I've learned about Zerg is like now with the way Zerg works, early pool doesn't mean too much. It means a little bit of early aggression, but it doesn't mean all in or end the game.
Typically, hatch first is more of a greedy opening, just because like it can be harder to stop like a 12 pool or something crazy like that. Eric just going for 17 pool, nothing too crazy, a little bit aggressive, a little bit defensive. It's like that middle ground.
He's going for the Ling speed. So you get the gas and then a pool, which allows you to get your Ling speed earlier, but you won't have that many Lings to face against a 12 pool.
Yeah, so you're getting like faster link speed. You should also be getting faster Baneling Nest as well if he decides to go Banelings.
Unless you take all the workers off of gas. Yeah, he still has 3 on gas. Oh, that's Halfbreed. How many gas does Eric have? How many workers on gas?
I just has 1.
He has 1. Okay, so he has 1 worker on gas. So I don't think he's gonna go for the Baneling Nest.
Yeah.
Which means he should go into roaches then. If he's skipping the Baneling Nest or at third base.
Yeah, Eric being annoying, just forcing, delaying mining at the natural even.
Yeah.
Even
oversaturating his main now, since he can't saturate that natural.
Yeah. And I do think that he spotted the Baneling Nest. I'm not too sure. But
hopefully he did. What is Eric's follow-up? He's going for 14 more Lings.
Man, he's going for it.
So Ling speed should finish, and he should be able to get across the map and do a whole lot of damage before the Baneling Nest ends and before he can morph in Baneling. So this is where he needs to do the damage with his push and getting the early pull. So right now he's pulling all the Lings to the back of the base with these 2 Lings. And then he's gonna come right in the front with his upgraded Lings.
Yeah, and like behind this Halfbreed, he was droning up. He got his 3rd base, so he invested a lot in the economy, so he doesn't have that much to defend. But again, he does have that Baneling Nest, so he can morph Banelings, but
he's doing a lot of damage here.
Yeah, 6 drones already go down.
That's the damage you're looking for. Get a queen, some more Lings, and get out. Yeah, get the queen and get out of there. He's getting a Baneling Nest himself, so he can defend back at home. He might even get a spine crawler if necessary.
Yeah.
But now what he needs to do is read his opponent and either get a matching amount of army, or he could even try and just out-drone him now at this point.
Yeah. Well, I would also say that he... Oh, God, he has to be careful. He has to be so careful. But I feel like he needs to take down that 3rd.
Back in. Yeah, he needs to take down the third. Now that he sees the third coming up, now he's got to respond to that somehow. Ooh, the Banes didn't do enough damage to get rid of all the
they
Lings.
kind of, they didn't really hit much at all, and now the Lings are getting more and more worker kills. Oh, at the same time on the other side of the map, Halfbreed is counterattacking.
Yeah. He did get rid of a couple workers. Now they're even in worker count just about. Third base did finish up. Yep.
Yeah.
What's the follow-up here? If Halfbreed just gets some Banelings and defends nicely with the Baneling micro, he should be able to hold here.
Yeah. But again, like Eric, I feel like he needs to at least kill the third. Like he needs to do something about this third.
Yeah.
It's been hit way too long. He does have Banelings now, and those Banelings, he needs to be careful, but they should intercept anything that goes to the third, but he gets through anyway.
They're too slow. Oh, he got all the Banelings with one.
Yeah.
Oh, so that was an interesting engagement. Now there's not much for either damage besides the Queens. Reinforcement Banelings come up. I think Halfbreed will be able to defend this now.
Yeah, he holds on to his third.
And that's looking rough for Eric.
Yeah, that so far gives the advantage to Halfbreed. But behind this, Eric, he's kind of doing what Halfbreed did last game, where he's getting his lair, he's going for roaches.
But he's also getting a evolution chamber, so maybe he's going for speed roaches.
Well, it looks like he's committing to like a 2-base push, but he gets the queen as well, and now he could get the third.
Yep, now he's got third. Banelings cannot get there in time. Oh, there they go.
They just get here.
They should be able to micro this. Oh my god.
One link, can you do it? Oh my god.
Hit points left. But yeah, he's coming out with the Roach timing attack. He's gonna have a Roach speed and upgrade weapons 1 and upgrade range. He should be able to. Well, ideally, right here, you want to mass roaches out and get them across the map and have more roaches than your opponent, and they'll be stronger. And they should just destroy everything, even being able to take out Lings with I think it's 2 shots instead of 3.
Yeah. The problem is that Halfbreed, we kind of talked about this last time. He saved his third, and like he was kind of panicking and trying to defend and stuff.
Very true.
But because of that, his Roach Warren is really late. Like he hasn't been able to tech up. He hasn't
7-minute Roach Warren.
Yeah,
just
he's
now
only
getting
now taking
his weapons attack right now is getting done.
Exactly. Like he's kind of like been delayed. So because of that, it's gonna be kind of rough trying to defend against these roaches. To be fair, he does have his third. Like he did save it, which is quite important. But
I don't like this push out from Eric. He doesn't have enough roaches, I don't think.
I mean, Halfbreed's terrified of it. he's throwing down all these spines. I think Halfbreed's
a little too terrified. If you can outling roaches, as long as there's not too many banelings. He only has 1 baneling here. You could definitely outling these roaches.
Oh, he's gonna get the third. He's going for it.
Yeah, he's gonna get it.
Just a little bit more.
That's a 1 hit. He should have jumped on him right now that all the broodlings came out.
Yeah, he could have gotten a surround. He could be a little bit terrified of that 1 baneling, which could kill all the Lings, but
he can target it down. He's got roaches.
Yeah.
Ooh, the baneling. Yeah, okay, baneling's gone. You need to just jump on this now. Oh god, and then here goes 4 more banelings.
Yeah.
All right, so he can't outroach this one.
Yeah, now with the reinforcing roaches, he has enough to push through.
Yeah, this looks like it's just gonna be it right here.
Yeah.
I like that. He's even getting his second weapons upgrade. He's getting Roach Burrow, tunneling claws, more roaches, even a 3rd base on the back of this.
Yeah.
He's feeling very, very comfy right now.
And yeah, it looks like this is going to be it. He clears out the natural of basically all the drones. He's going to be able to kill up all the reinforcing, or the spawning roaches even. GG, well played. GG.
Yeah, that was a good game. So that puts Eric, what, 2-0?
Yeah, 2-0 so far. Again, I feel like that game was similar to last game where Halfbreed was looking good, but I guess he doesn't have the the multitasking to be able to tech up or macro at the same time as like defending. Like he's got all of his attention like focusing on this Ling Bane wars that's happening, which is like really intense. But because of that, like he delays like his upgrades, he delays his tech, he delays his gas, and that puts him behind.
Yeah, definitely. I think he might have even panicked a little bit, not knowing what to do there.
Yeah.
Like he usually has good follow-ups and whatnot, but I mean, as us, you know, we can see everything going on the map. He can't, but I think his scouting needs to be a little bit more on point, and his reactions just weren't exactly what they needed to be the last round. First round, he did good. He just didn't make enough lurkers, I guess. But I think he might be able to pull off at least one game here.
Yeah. And yeah, like good job on Eric. Like it was looking rough for him. Like he was committing to this like Ling all in. He wasn't really getting the damage that he needed. Like there was counterattack damage going on. They were like equal in workers.
Yeah.
But like behind it, he was able to tech up. He was able to.
He went back for that third base.
Yeah.
I think the other problem was he tried Halfbreed tried to saturate his third base, and Eric was just going for the kill.
Yeah, for sure.
Like he made more drones on his third base, hoping to out mine him, but you need gas at that point and roaches. He had enough money to make 3 spore crawlers or spine crawlers, and that could have been a whole bunch of lings.
For sure.
Looks like everyone is ready. Now we can get into game number 3, possibly match point on Eternal Empire Ladder Edition.
Yeah, possibly the last game of this series. We will see.
A great ZVZ it's been.
I'd like to see Halfbreed do a little bit of a safer opening.
Like, yeah.
Both these games he's gone hatch first and he's lost like drones because of it. We will see. Speaking of, here we have in the top right hand corner of Eternal Empire LE, we have the Chilean player, the Blue Zerg, representing himself. It is Halfbreed.
And in the bottom left-hand corner, the Reg Zerg, he is representing Black Knight Gaming, and he is from Brazil. He goes by the name of Eric. Again, going for that 12 pool. I guess it's technically not a 12 pool.
Pool first, at least.
Yeah, pool first.
Yeah.
Oh, and Halfbreed unfortunately didn't go pool first this time. They switched.
Well, Halfbreed, you know, going for his regular hatch first, but again, hopefully, you know, he doesn't. I think last game he also went hatch gas pool, delaying his. Yeah, he's doing it again. He's going hatch gas pool. He's being so greedy. Yeah.
Not in a game like this. He got his pool out there for vision. I don't know if I agree with that pool position. I mean, pool doesn't really matter if they come in and take all your workers out. Who cares what your pool is?
I mean, again, like Eric's opener, it shouldn't deal game-ending damage, but so far each of these games, like he's been able to come in with his lings and, you know, get something done with them, whether it's worker kills.
Yeah, it's a tough part. He's been able to get damage every time, so now that
he's
rushing, it's like, okay, he's probably going to get damage. If he got damage the last 2 games. And he's even going around the map.
Yeah, he's already got speed on the way. He's pulled out of gas, so, you know, he's not committing to Banes or anything like that.
Just straight ling all in here. Well, not an all in, but he's linging.
Yeah. Halfbreed is making lings of his own as well as the queen. So he should be able to defend, but yeah, we'll see if Eric can get anything done.
If he can get a drone or 2. There is 3 drones already in the natural.
Yeah.
Is he going to be able to get any? He's denying mining time at the least. He does get 1 drone. He should be able to get a ling or something else here at least.
Yeah. He's going to be able to win this ling fight, especially because Halfbreeds are so low on health.
Oh, that's
all of
tough.
them. Yeah.
And when Ling speed finishes and the reinforcements come, if he does send any more Lings across the map, I don't know.
He's committing to it. He's got 10 more Lings on the way.
Oh, geez, I didn't see that. I was looking at Half-Breed's build. He's got 12 Lings coming up, so it's gonna be the same scenario as the last game. It's gonna be Lings, speedlings that need to deal damage before any Banes come out.
Yeah, this time though, Eric is denying that third. Half-Breed was trying to go for it. He still is actually. Part of me feels like he should let him get
killing his own drone.
No! Queen, please! Oh, he's gonna go for it now! Oh my god.
I mean, it wasn't huge, but it was huge. And now the 10 speedlings are gonna come in and end the game.
Yeah. Half-Breed was droning up behind this. He does have a couple of Lings, but again, there's not that much to stop these speedlings.
He is up 31 workers to 22. But he's gotta do something here. Okay, Ling speed does finish for Half-Breed, so that is good.
Yeah. He is getting his third.
Does get taken. Finally, he gets it taken. He had to be sneaky to take it.
He did. Eric does spot the timing though. But again, behind this, Eric he's taking his gases,
roaches, layer, gas, all that.
Upgrades, +1 range.
I guess that's a good follow-up here that Eric's showing us is if a Ling battle doesn't go as planned, go right into speed roaches with an upgrade.
I mean, you say it didn't go as planned, but he got a lot done with those Lings.
Yeah, he did. I guess it went as planned. The only thing is he's not up in work. Oh, he is up in work. Oh, he's heavily up. Okay, so it went great for him. It went great for him then, yeah.
It was perfect.
I didn't see the worker count. It went great for him. So this is just a regular transition. He can definitely, I don't want to say definitely win, but he can definitely win. Not taking his third base. He's going to have his upgraded roaches. He's going to have a layer. He's going to have speed roaches. He's going to have his gases saturated, everything.
Yeah. And he has like completely walled off as well, so you know, to delay like a.
I hope he doesn't go mutas or anything like that.
No. We could see. There it is. He is working down his Evo chamber. It was just a defensive wall, and now he's already got
it down. Oh, I don't know if it's a good idea just yet. He might do that a little too early.
Oh. I don't know how much these Bane's gonna do though. There aren't that many Lings.
He healed it. He had to re-heal it. Oh gosh. Send the Banes to the worker line. Nope, they just try to get damage. This is actually really good for Half-Breed, getting a full surround on all the roaches as well as some of the queens.
There are reinforcing roaches though, and looks like he will be able to hold.
He should try. He should have tried to Baneling Nest down the one that was upgrading. He's getting a good amount of roaches though. Oh, nice. Try to transition out, save them, give them in the little cocoon, gives them an armor, added armor. Plus they heal with full health once they pop.
Yeah, and it also messes up the AI because if you A move,
walls them out pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. Now Half-Breed, he has all these Lings, but they're
he's barely going
useless.
for a roach war now, and at this point, Eric is just gonna make more and more roaches, and he's even. I knew he was gonna do it. Eric's going for the mutas. This could mess him up here if he's not careful.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's going to be on Half-Breed to do everything he can to make sure Eric stays at home, but Eric, he's already moving out across the map, and oh no, never mind. Maybe he's thinking about it.
Roach war just finished. Eric needs to, or Half-Breed needs to hold down that R key.
Yeah.
It might be able to just be ended right here with these roaches.
Yeah, he could. Like, there are Lings, but
if he can do some damage to the workers and the ground army, and then he comes in with a flood of mutas, I think that would be a good follow-up. Same time, Ling run by going on.
I don't
know if he'll be able to get in there. Not have enough at home.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough at home. Like, the workers are going down, the natural is getting destroyed. There are banelings and they crash in, but that's not what you want. That's not what you want against roaches.
Oh, this is bad. GG, well played. Eric takes it.
Yeah, takes it 3-0.
3-0. That was a good one by Eric. I liked watching his follow-ups. I know what to do for the future now.
Eric was very much so in control of that last game.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. He just got so much done with his opening. Like it's like, you know what? He's gone full first. He shouldn't get that much done, but like he goes in, he clears up all the lings, he gets a bunch of workers as well. And he comes out of it like up 10 workers. Like
Yeah, definitely. Once he had that worker league, it was pretty much GG.
mm,
There's ways to mess it up, but he did good. Eric played very well.
yeah, for sure, for sure. And yeah, he's moving on to face special. Um, we won't be casting that today. That will be tomorrow. So
Indeed.
yeah. As all the matches will be casted, so we're just moving our way down the quarterfinals. And next up we'll have your what you've been looking forward to.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
The Mexico versus. I mean, I look forward. Don't want a Mexican to have to beat another Mexican, but it will be Champ versus Paco Mike.
Our first and only Protoss player in the
Yeah.
playoffs.
I love Chem. He's my favorite Mexican Zerg player. But Paco Mike's the only Protoss, so I kind of want him to win also. I'm indifferent in this match. I don't know who I want to win. I want both of them to win. Is that possible? Tie all the way through?
Whoever wins, you'll be happy. It'll be great.
And at least the loser won't be out. They still have the losers bracket through.
For sure.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Halfbreed, he gets knocked down and he will face Ryu, or Ryu, in the lower bracket. But yeah, we're going to be going. A 5-minute break. Yeah, make sure you hydrate your hydras, and we will be back with Cham versus Paco Mike.